In 1968, Iris Campbell and her fiancé Paul attend the opening ceremony of the Skyview, a high-rise restaurant tower. At the dance party, Iris has a premonition of a chandelier's shard cracking the glass floor beneath the guests, while a gas leak explodes, collapsing the tower and killing everyone in the present. College student Stephanie Reyes suffers from recurring nightmares about the collapse, realizing that the nightmares are linked to her maternal grandmother, Iris. She returns home seeking answers, and is greeted by her father, Marty, and her estranged brother, Charlie. The siblings visit their Uncle Howard, Aunt Brenda, and cousins, Eric, Julia, and Bobby. When Stephanie asks Howard about Iris, he explains that Iris subjected him and Stephanie's mother, Darlene, to an overprotective upbringing, then became reclusive, causing Darlene to abandon the family. Brenda helps Stephanie find letters from Iris, leading her to a fortified cabin where Iris now lives. Terminally ill, Iris tells Stephanie she disrupted Death's design by preventing the tower's collapse, saving the lives of everyone there that night. As a result, Death began killing the survivors in the order they would have died at the Skyview, along with their descendants who were never meant to exist. Paul later died in an accident, prompting Iris to document Death's omens in a book and live in isolation to prevent it from going after her family. Though Stephanie is skeptical, Iris leaves the cabin to give her the book and allows herself to be impaled by a weather vane to prove her claims. After Iris's funeral, Darlene returns, but Stephanie resents her for being absent ever since she was a child. Stephanie reads Iris' book and sees a reference to someone Iris knew named JB, who found someone that defeated Death. During a family barbecue, a chain reaction causes Howard to be killed by a lawnmower. Stephanie creates a diagram of all the families that were born because of her grandmother Iris and tries to explain Death's design to her family, but they refuse to believe her, thinking she is crazy and that Iris's death was just a horrific accident. That night, another chain reaction causes a fire at Eric's tattoo shop, but he survives due to his leather clothing. Stephanie and Charlie meet Eric on the road to protect him from street hazards, but instead witness Julia being accidentally thrown into a garbage truck and is unable to save her from being crushed to death by the garbage truck's compactor. The family finally realizes that Death is coming for them in order of age, starting with Howard's branch of the family before moving on to Darlene's. Marty and Brenda are spared, as they are not blood relatives, and Eric is spared due to being the result of Brenda's affair. Darlene suggests visiting JB at a hospital, who turns out to be William Bloodworth. Present at the Skyview as a child and the last to die in the premonition, he reveals that he spent most of his life exchanging ideas with Iris to learn Death's rules. He explains 2 ways to defeat Death: taking another life and gain their remaining time, or dying and being revived, citing Kimberly Corman as a successful example. Retiring from his job as the mortician, Bloodworth leaves the hospital, expecting to succumb to his own illness after Iris's bloodline dies, and wishes the family luck before departing. Eric convinces Bobby to employ Bloodworth's second strategy, where he feeds Bobby a snack containing nuts, which he is allergic to, so he could be subsequently revived. The plan backfires when a malfunctioning MRI machine rips Eric's piercings out, pulls him in, and impales him with a wheelchair. Another chain reaction causes a coil from a vending machine to be launched and drilled into Bobby's head. Despite Eric seemingly being safe, Stephanie reasons that his intervention trying to help Bobby put him on the list too. Stephanie, Charlie, and Darlene decide to drive to Iris's fortified cabin, intending to hide from Death. The RV crashes, and Stephanie's seatbelt jams. The cabin explodes after a chain reaction, sending the RV into the water as Stephanie begins to drown. Darlene saves Charlie and pleads with him to rescue Stephanie before a lamppost bisects. Charlie breaks the seatbelt and successfully resuscitates Stephanie with CPR. A week later, while preparing for prom, the father of Charlie's date tells the siblings that Stephanie's heart never stopped, meaning she was unconscious, not dead when Charlie revived her. As a result, they both realize that Death is still coming for them. A chain reaction causes a nearby train to derail, which the two manage to barely evade. They believe that they managed to cheat Death again, but they learn too late that the chain reaction isn't over, and are subsequently killed by falling logs, and the screen fades to black. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment for next movie recap suggestion.